Hello, good afternoon. I am Dervon Fraser. Right now, this is a Sports Note Live. It's a 2021 dacosta Cup schoolboy football action. Maggoty in their red shorts and white and yellow stripes versus the five-time dacosta Cup champions St. Elizabeth Technical High School in their all yellow. And yes, we are at the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex for this clash. It's the aftermath after the novel coronavirus pandemic. 2 seasons without schoolboy football, and now we're here live at the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex. So the starting team for the home team: Dante Campbell, Christoph Roy, Kenroy Williams, Jeffrey Henry, Tyrese Stoddart, Michael German, Zamario Douglas, Chadwick Hendricks, Romel Wellington, Ajay Smith, and Gavasta Edmond. And for the Maggoty team now, the starting team is Ransford Green in goal, Kriston White, Courtney Wallace, Horatio Wright, Raheem Williams, Rohan Palmer, Andre Enevor, Rodane Mullins, Kimani White, Ronaldinho Pusey, and Kwesi Blake. And the man in the middle is Melvin Blake. He's in charge of today's game. And I just want to thank you all for tuning in to Goalbuster Sports Note for this delayed coverage. And so the whistle has been blown, and the Maggoty team with the first touch of the ball. While the Steths in their yellow outfit. So the coaching staff for the St. Elizabeth Technical team is Omar Rambo Wedderburn, the man at the helm, Davian Dennis, assistant coach, Ron Thomas, the physical trainer, the assistant coach. So there's 2 assistant coach here for the Steths team, and it's Brandon Gale, second assistant, Tashika Hibbert, physio, and the Steths in possession, and that one breaking up there. There's Chadwick Hendricks, nice ball across. While the manager for the Steths team is Leon Hansen. And a crunching tackle. This looks to be, and the referee just issuing a warning, while the number 11 player, that's Zamario Douglas, is on the ground whining in pain. So you can see that he got knocked really hard. Rohan Brown, the number 30 player who is over it. This is his third season of the dacosta Cup, and he's one to look out for. He had a wonderful goal against Lacovia in 2019, and he's a free kick specialist, and also he will be very instrumental in the middle of the park for the St. Elizabeth technical team. Here he is with the free kick. He rolls that one wide. And still inside the area. The goalkeeper trying to get that one now. The whistle comes. So free kick here for the Maggoty team. Head coach for the Maggoty team, Xavier Hendricks, has been doing well since he take over from Donovan Stone in 2017. Craig Thomas, assistant coach. Steths in possession through Christoph Roy. Here is a Dante Campbell. This is a Tyrese. Yeah. Now the Maggoty team in possession. And that's the first shot of the game. And the one coming in from Maggoty striker. It's Rohan Palmer. Raheem Williams, number 9 player, has been here for a few seasons. No, Rowan Brown just dropping deep to get a feel of that football. Dante Campbell. Tyrese looking for a pass. Slide that one inside to his central midfielder, Chadwick Hendricks, who lost possession. Here's Maggoty through Williams. Williams turn away from one player. Nicely done, pass that one across. And trying to twirl his way through was the number 17. That's Kimani White. Dacosta Edman inside, waiting too long, and now the Maggoty team in with possession. Because this is dacosta Cup action. It's Kimani, and tumble over the ball. And Kimani White feeling that his opponent tackle was illegal, but the referee says no. Steths through Christoph Roy. And Maggoty team, they started quickly. Here's Kimani White on the chase. And Tyrese Stoddart, who came over from the Newell High School. for his first season with Steths. Here he is. Steths having a lot of possession. That's a nice ball over the top, but good defending from the Maggoty defensive unit, and a long ball looking there for the chase off him on the wide, but Stoddard just allowed Rommel Wellington to come out and get a feel of the ball. Rommel Wellington has been here last season and has been doing well in the cage. Now this is his second season with experience, and that one is a little bit too long there. Steths, Chadwick Hendricks, all the way over to Roy. Ball inside and giving away possession. Stoddard. Nice turn there from Stoddard. Someone on the line. Can he keep that one in play? And that one is a little bit too hard there for Kenroy Williams. But nicely done from Stoddard. And came on the wide for the Maggoty team. Take control. The number 5 was Christoph White. So the Whites combining together. Christoph White, the number 5 for the Maggoty unit, playing in that central midfield role. Kimani White is on this right hand side. It's a nice ball, and the cross is not so nice as the pass. Goal kick coming up. So players are not trying to overexert themselves because of this heat and weather. 1:15 kickoff. So you know it's a little bit after the midday heat. But knowing Santa Cruz, heat is always hot here in Santa Cruz. Maggoty in possession. White giving away possession on to Stoddard. Stoddard scoops that one over the top, looking for the chase of Grant. Nice turn inside there by Palmer, and they're looking for the run of Mullins. Palmer try to find Mullins again, intercepted once more, and Rohan Brown just steals up one like a thief in the night. Good defending though from Christoph. In fact, that was Courtney Wallace, and Courtney Wallace is a famous name on Irie FM. Now here's a ball played in, and a chance here for German, and German, nice control. In fact, it wasn't German, it was the number 11 Zamario Douglas, who put that one away. Nice control on his chest. Put that one and scoops that one over the top. Of goalkeeper Ransford Green, who is still down. So 1-0. The Steths team, they have taken the lead here at the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex. So here we go again. 1-0 is the scoreline. Zamaria Douglas took the lead. Nice goal. So Steths in possession once more, all the way back to Devontae Campbell. On to Stoddard, Tyrese Stoddard. Not a good wall pass back to Stoddard, but Steths still retain possession. And now the Maggoty team, they're playing deeper than before. Giving away possession now, Christoph Roy. Ball inside to Palmer. And the free kick there in the center of the park. Christoph White is always there to take that quick set play. Ball over the top. Here's a Kemar White throwing here for the Maggoty team. 1-0 is the scoreline. Infringement call, and Princess Brown is the first assistant here today, and she didn't like that challenge. So free kick here on the right hand side, inside the Steths half, and there's Palmer with this free kick. Ball low inside, headed out partially, and Palmer trying to get there, but illegally, says the referee. And Chadwick Hendricks holding his head and has to be attended to by the physio. Ron Thomas. So the Steths team are down to 10 men at the moment, as Chadwick Hendricks is off for treatment. Here's a goal scorer, Zamara Douglas. Here's Roy looking for options, and we find one in the Gavasta Edmond. Looking to tread that one through. Intercepted by White. It is White now onto Palmer. Maggoty team there in possession. And then looking there, here's Steths now to the goal scorer, that's Douglas. Rohan Brown. And giving away possession there. A nice ball through, but a little bit too close to goalkeeper Wellington. Breeze is getting heavier and heavier, having an umbrella over this camera to ensure good quality, but the breeze is having different ideas. And I want to thank you again for tuning in to Goldbuster Sport North. Here's a ball played on to White, but he has been chased by Stoddard, and Stoddard is still there, forcing his player back, and now Devontae Campbell is there and trying to get the one across, and a handball And a free kick right on the edge of the 18 on this right hand side. The Maggoty team there in with a set play in a very dangerous area. So the Maggoty team there in a hunt for an equalizer. Palmer is over it. That's Rohan Palmer. And foreman wall. Goalkeeper Wellington. All set. Here we go. Really get it over the wall. Ball inside and hit off Rohan Brown and fell nicely for our goalkeeper Rommel Wellington, who bowls that one out immediately, but nice defending there from White, and a crunching tackle there, and the referee says that that's illegal. All the way back inside to their inspirational midfielder, that's White, all the way across. Maggoty in possession. If you've just joined us, Maggoty is in the white and red shorts, while the Steths team full out in their yellow, blue socks. There is a White getting a lot of touch off the ball. Is White for the Maggoty team, number 5, Crystal White. So Christoph Roy, centre back, pairing with Dante and Stoddart. So the Steths team, they're playing a 3-5-2 system, while the Maggoty team, they're playing a customary 4-4-2 system. So it's water break, the first water break of the game. Alright, so we're back after the water break. This is a schoolboy football 2021. It's a nice ball. Here's Rohan Brown. Nice take. He's still in with possession. Play that one out wide. Can he get a good cross? Here's the ball across. Here's the header now, and just shin off the top of his head. That's Douglas. Steths in with possession. And the player is down for the Maggoty team. Soon let you know who is player injured. But nice take there from Rohan Brown. The take that take him inside just for that final touch, but wonderful take from Rohan Brown, who has some international statutes on his back. Got called up for the under 15s and the under 17s, Jamaica under 15s and Jamaica under 17s. So he has some experience and some quality to offer. Number 30, that's Rohan Brown for the Steths team. So 1-0 is the scoreline. Zamario Douglas, number 11 for the Steths team. Nice goal. And we're looking for Michael German to come on in the second half. Centre forward, very competent striker for the Steths team. It's Michael German. Christopher Roy, Chadwick Hendricks taking over from Douglas. Intercepted now. Maggoty in possession. Play that one inside. And Williams couldn't take that one down. There's Williams. Stoddard back to Williams. And Williams looking back. Chadwick Hendricks with a long searching ball. So this Steths team, they're pressing on both sides and they're trying to penetrate the weaker part of their opponent, the Maggoty team. There's a ball played along there for Williams. Can he get that one across? Yes, he does. No one is there, but Rohan Brown trying to get a flick on that one. And Christopher Roy just tumbles over the ball. And the Maggoty team, they had a chance to launch and counter-attack, but that pass, not what Xavier Hendricks would have wanted to see. So 1-0 remains the scoreline. Schoolboy football 2021. The aftermath after the novel coronavirus pandemic. No spectators allowed, and the protocols has been assumed. So this is the first time dacosta Cup is with less teams, 52 teams, and it's all due to the coronavirus that has plagued all walks of life. Stoddard is forced back. Here we go. Here is Roy. Turns back to his defensive midfielder. Back to Hendricks. Slides up one through. This is Edmond. Back to Hendricks. The other one across. Intercepted. Rohan Brown to Edmond. This is Douglas. Now here is a Maggoty team. To Palmer. And a clean tackle, says the referee. Not by Palmer, and a handball to the Steths team on this left hand side. Didn't look like a free kick to me. He over dribbled with the ball. It's Palmer. So he lost possession of the ball. So good call there from Melvin Blake. Now here is a Steths team with Rohan Brown. And the ball swung inside and straight into Hendricks. Runs for green arms. Maggoty custodian. Swung that one across, looking for the chase of White. But Stoddard wins that battle. Steths in possession. Rommel Wellington. Goalkeeper in goal. Nice ball out wide. That's a wayward cross. And Jeffrey Henry, the number 5 player on the right hand side, needs to get those crosses onto a teammate. Need to execute those crosses. Can be going down the flank like a Wan-Bissaka and not penetrating a player. And boot too high from Raheem Brown. He knows it. So a little bit of roughness in the center of the park. And Raheem Brown picks up a yellow card. Raheem Brown picks up a yellow card. Maggoty team hunting for a goal, but they're not getting it right in the final analysis. Here's a ball swung all the way and in the safe hands of Romel Wellington. And Lockover, they will take on Monroe College next at 3:30 right here at the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex. And we will cover that game also. Getting heavier and heavier. Here is Jeffrey onto Roy. Cross that one, a team cross. And a clear there from White. Chadwick Hendricks won that battle all the way across to Williams. Williams inside, that's a nice one. Douglas turns away from 2 players. Onto Roy. And Roy scoops that one over the top, and the goalkeeper should get this one. Throws that one immediately out onto Palmer. And the Maggoty team, they're trying to get the ball, the long ball over the top, but it's not working for them at the moment. And the Steths team, they invite those passes. Less work for them. Scoops that one, the goalkeeper is there again. And for the 3rd time, the Steths team, they're trying that pass over the top in the center of the field. And the goalkeeper Ransford Green is there. So 1-0 is the scoreline. And pretty much down to the halfway mark this first half. Here's a Jeffrey onto Roy, and Roy with a long cross, and the goalkeeper is there. And clear their lines is the Maggoty team onto Williams. Turns away, that's Palmer. Nice tackle there from Williams. Here is a Palmer now. He has 2 players with him, and that pass Stoddard read that one really well and played that one up top. So very hot conditions here in Santa Cruz. First meeting of the 2021 campaign between these 2 teams, and it's 1 and go. There will be no return games in this preliminary round. So each team will play each other once, and all games will be here at the Steths, from when they travel to Manchester, Kirkvine, where BB Coke is playing. Mount St. Joseph, and Mount St. Joseph, this is their first time in dacosta Cup. So the debutant, they tackle the Ben Francis KO champions. And the Maggoty team to Palmer, a similar place, similar position for the first free kick. Let's see if they can do better with this one. It's Palmer, and he went for goal. No trouble in goal there for Wellington. 1-0 remains the scoreline. And there seems to be a forced substitution. And number 15, that's Robino Barrett. He's a center forward. He's coming in for number 9 is Raheem Williams. So it's a straight switch. Like for like player. And I don't know what's the cause, or that forces Coach Hendricks to make that change in the first half. So that pretty much a high game from the Steths team, playing a 3-5-2 system. Really getting a lot of possession, but they're giving it away to Christoph Roy, who is always trying to make that forward pass. But eventually the Steths team retain possession. 1-0. That's the scoreline. It's a Mario Douglas. It's a Mario Douglas with the opener. First goal of 2021 campaign. And now Steths in with a free kick on that right hand side. Rohan Brown is over it. Set play specialist. Has to be. Ball at the front post. It's still inside the danger area. It's not cleared yet. Here's Williams. Can he get that one across? And forcing that one through. So 3 minutes at a time. Shown by referee Blake. Here's a ball into Edmund. And Edmund, the communication between Edmund and Douglas was off at that point. Edmund, who just retreat from that ball, hoping that Douglas will launch onto it, but Douglas had different ideas. Here's Jeffrey, that's a nice take. Played that one inside, no one is there, but White, Maggoty will clear his lines. And Chadwick Hendricks launching in there, but the referee waves play on. Here's Palmer, twisting and turning. And still having possession is Palmer. Gotta give it up here for the ground staff at the St. Elizabeth Technical School for this wonderful service. Lovely surface here at the Steths grounds. It's a nice ball there, looking for Edmund. A good defending there from the Maggoty team. Here is a Palmer, lost possession. White now. Ball played White. Here's a chance now for Ryan Brown. And straight into the arms of Ransard Green. And the player is down for the Maggoty team. So that has given the chance for the players to get some water. Hydration. Can't be overexerting themselves. So 1-0 is the scoreline. And we are in added time of this first half. Zamario Douglas with that goal. There we go. White. Darius to the Devante Campbell. Roy giving away possession. Maggoty looking for the run of Mullins. He shouts, but Ryan Brown So one way over the top, over to the bushes, going on to the road of Santa Cruz. Christoph Roy moves that one over the top. The goalkeeper comes and fumbles. There's a chance for a shot. Williams. This is Douglas, in fact. Good position now on to Palmer, who slides that one down for substitute, the number 15 who just came on. That's Robina Barrett. Yet to get a touch off the ball. There's White. Maggoty in possession. Palmer. And the Maggoty team, they're trying to get the feel off the ball, and Douglas won that ball and just give it away. There's Brown, Rohan Brown. The right hand side to Jeffrey. Back to Rohan Brown. Rohan Brown turns inside. Pass that one across to Williams. Williams having with space, cuts inside. And a shot there from Williams. Did he took a deflection? Nope, it's a goal kick coming up there. So a tame first half. Very tame first half. Seeing a few qualities, but the pattern is yet to be shown. Let me remind you again, let me remind you again of the conditions here. 1:15 kickoff, very hot conditions. There goes the halftime whistle. 1-0 is the scoreline. Zamario Douglas, the goal scorer, number 11 for the Steths team. Stick and stay with us and join us here on a Goalbuster Sports Note and the Steths YouTube page for the second half. Welcome back to the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex second half action. Maggoty in their white and red shorts, yellow socks, while the Steths team all ducked out in their yellow. So 1-0 is the scoreline. Second half action here for you at the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex. This is Group C. Monroe and the Lacovia will play the second of a doubleheader. 3:30 right here. We will cover that game. And I want to thank you again for making it Goalbuster Sports Note, or if you're tuning into Steths YouTube page, I want to welcome you and thank you for choosing our medium as we bring this game live to you. Steths versus Maggoty. 1-0 is the scoreline. Zamario Douglas is the goal scorer for Steths team. And the players down with Maggoty. 2 players down. 2 players down for the Maggoty team. So the second half action, let me just run the starting team for you again. There are no changes for the Steths team. There are no changes for the Steths team, but the Maggoty team, they were forced into a attacking substitution. In goal is this is the Maggoty starting team. Rancer Green in goal. Christoph White, Courtney Wallace, Horatio Wright, Raheem Williams, Rohan Palmer, Rodane Mullins, Chase Williams giving away possession. Andre Enevor and Raheem Williams was the player that was substituted, number 9, and number 15 replaced him, that's Rabino Barrett. While the Steths team there, full team, no replacement yet. Rohan Brown on the ball to Chadwick Hendricks, who throws that one over the top. And Edmund lining up for a shot there, but the Maggoty team there keen on defending. It's a nice ball through, and Edmund almost getting there. And good work there from 18, that's Ajay Smith, who is a centre forward with dacosta Edmund. Empty stands here at the Steths Sports Complex. It's Roy, number 3, to Davante Campbell. Back to Roy. It's a nice take, and Gavaska showed too much of the ball, and the Maggoty team in with possession on to Palmer. Williams to Stoddard, Tyree Stoddard. Looking there, Mullins intercepts all the Maggoty team play that one, and looking for the run of Barrett, but intercepted by Steths. Is Zamario Douglas, the goal scorer, on to Roy. Well, the Steths team, they're in with possession, but to get that final analysis, the final touch in the final turn, really giving them some work to do. So I guess Coach Omar Rambo Wedderburn just looking at the mistakes, and will definitely try to correct them in training. But in the final third, the Steths team, they are not getting it right. And this is a perfect example again from Douglas on to Barrett. Here's Barrett. It's a nice 1-2 there from Palmer. Can Barrett get that one across? Cross that one, but Dante is there. And the Steths, they have a chance now to come out from the back to Douglas. Douglas looking for a pass. And Ajay just a little bit luster on that pass. He should have advanced to that pass. Waited too long. And Roy finally find a forward pass correct. Ball played through. Here's a cross. Now the Maggoty team, they have a chance to clear their lines, but in the final third, the Steths team, they are having it hard. The Maggoty team, they're not composed. Not giving the Steths team the fight that we all accustomed to. While the Steths team, they're not finishing. They're still allowing the Maggoty team to stay within close range. It's 1-0. And 1-0 is not a score that it's not a comfortable score. Not a comfortable score at all. You need to get a cushion and insurance. Free kick on the far side. So a substitution coming in, and Gabaska is my bet, and yes, he is. Gabaska hasn't been inspirational at all, so Gabaska coming out, and Antoine Smith going in. And Antoine Smith, he got a call up for the Jamaica under 15s. Very inspirational and instrumental player. Has a quality that will get him a goal. So free kick here for Steths. So Gabaska is out. Gabaska is out, and Antoine Smith is in. Another forward pass from Roy. He got that one right again. Ball played inside. He turned on his left shot. Oh, what a goal! There from Rohan Brown, and Rohan Brown, he turns on his left foot and slams that one into the center, up into the top of the cage. And the goalkeeper, Ransford Green, he tries, but that one was too powerful for the Maggoty custodian. And now he limps off is Rohan Brown with that second goal. So 2-0. And now the Steths team, they have their insurance. And the Maggoty team, they're not pushing forward. They're allowing the Steths team to take advantage of the second ball and the third ball, which is welcoming for the Steths team. But Coach Hendricks for the Maggoty team needs to get some form of a pattern and some form of pressure on the Steths team. So every time they get the ball, they just turn it over to the Steths team. The Steths team has done that a few times also, but the Steths team, they are more composed and look more ready in advancing to this game. 2-0 is the scoreline. Raheem Brown has made it 2-0. And the opener came from Zamario. And a mishap from the goalkeeper. And he fumbles the first catch. And a whistle on the play now. But in my views, that's not a foul on the goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper fumbles, and you have to give the attacker, which is Barrett, number 15, a bravery award, because he launched in. Looks as if he knows that Romel Wellington was going to fumble that ball, but eventually Barrett was the casualty. So 2-0. And Raheem Brown, who made it 2-0, and in the 60th minute. That's a nice ball through. Can he get that one across? Well done. And no one is there to capitalize on that cross. But that was a good football from the Steths team just now. And Dante was a little bit too slight. And Barrett, can he get that one across? Oh, that's a nice ball to Barrett. Now here is a chance for the Maggoty team. Oh, he takes the one wide. And Barrett in with a perfect opportunity to reduce the deficit. And he launched that one wide. It was harder to miss. It was harder to miss than to score. He should have done better with that one. He came on in the first half, and that's the reason why he was introduced, and he has failed his coach in somewhat. So the score remains at a 2-0, but Devante Campbell, who was a little bit too casual on that challenge on the right hand side, which allows number 17, that's it, Kimani White, to get around and get that cross open and free for Rabino Barrett, number 15 for the Maggoty team, who knocked that one wide off target. Romel Wellington, who was coming out to close the gap. Romel Wellington, who was coming out to close the gap. I wonder if that's the reason why he missed. While the goalkeeper was launching out, maybe he frightened Barrett. But the score remained 2-0. And the Steths team, they have a free kick here on this right hand side. But that's the first chance for the Maggoty team, and it was a good one. But Barrett couldn't capitalize, so the score remains. Here we go. And the Monroe team there in the building. That's a nice ball across. It's still in the danger area. Is that a corner? Yes, it's a corner kick coming up for the Steths team. And if you look on in the grandstand, you will see the Monroe players just walk into the building. They will be in action next 3:30. Here we go. Raheem Brown. That's a nice corner kick. Here's a header. Oh, yes, it's there. And it looks to be Roy. I'm not sure who scored that goal, but it looks to be Christopher Roy. Looks to be number 3. That's Roy, Christopher Roy. So 3-0. The Steths team, they're in a rampant mood now. And another substitution coming in for the Steths team. And I think number 18 will be the casualty. So it's number 11, the goal scorer who had that wonderful goal in the first half, Zamario Douglas, is coming out, and 16, Jordan Blake, is coming in. So 3-0. That's the scoreline here. Christopher Roy with a header, a glancing header to put the Steths further and further away from the Maggoty team. Now here is the Steths team on the launch again. A shot coming in, and the goalkeeper is there. That's Jordan. That's Green, in fact, Green. Now here's Maggoty. And Roy with a late challenge is definitely. And the referee just calling Roy and giving Roy a warning, but to me, that's a yellow card to me. But the referee is a little bit lenient on Roy because he missed the ball completely and catch the player. Alright, so another substitution coming up here for the Maggoty team. Number 12 is getting ready to come in, while they have a free kick in Courtney Wallace, number 6. So Kimani White, who to me looks one of the better players for the Maggoty team, has been withdrawn, and the Lacovia team in their blue and white just arrived in the building. So number 12 is on. That's Antoine Witter. Here we go. Free kick here for Courtney Wallace and the Maggoty team. That one is long, and the goalkeeper comes, and the catch up one really well is Romelo Wellington. Roll that one short to Stoddart. Steths in the possession. He dribbles, and the Blake just coming on to the park and still in with possession. Here is a Raheem Brown. That's a nice ball out. Right. Can he get that one across? There's a one into Raheem Brown, and the goalkeeper could handle that one. It's still alive. And Steths team just Now that 1 and 2 roll out for the second corner in a quick succession. Can the Steths team repeat that first corner kick? Christopher Roy is there. Dante is also there. Hendricks at the back post. And the goalkeeper does tip that one over for a third corner. In fact, it was out of play. So a goal kick here for the Steths, for the Maggoty team. And now they're in a haste while they're down 3-0. Hendricks. In fact, it's Stoddard. And coach Omar Wedderburn is remonstrating with Tyree Stoddard. It is Blake. Cuts inside. He likes to dribble. And a shot coming in there straight into the arms of Green. But I like Blake. He's showing that he has skills to dribble, he has skills to take on players, and that is good in terms of schoolboy football. And certainly this Maggoty team, they have come to life somewhat. And Barrett, who I think that's Abino Barrett, number 15, who had that glorious chance earlier. I think he will be a starter now as from today. Free kick here for Courtney Wallace. And he crossed that one inside. Headed out by Dante, partially. And the free kick now closer to the box. The Maggoty team, they're getting closer and closer here. So I want to thank you again for making it. And he tried something quickly. He tried a quick set play, but it didn't work, and that coming in there from Palmer. The goalkeeper was equal to the task there. He read that one, was alert. So I want to thank you again for making it Goalbuster Sports Note. It's YouTube page. Please like, subscribe, make it bigger and bigger. I want to reach to 1,000. I want to reach to 1,000 subscribers so I can stream live. Here the shot coming in, and clear the area partially. Steths mounting up another attack on that left hand side. That's long over the top, and the goalkeeper Green in with a chance. Mullins over the top with a lone striker in Barrett in the middle, trying to get a touch around 4 Steths defenders. Now the Maggoty team, they're having some moments. Here's Stoddard on to Ryan Brown. Brilliant goal from Brown. Here is Blake. And Antoine Smith. Ball is across and the goalkeeper is there. So Antoine Smith. Antoine Smith, since coming on, not getting as much touch off the ball as I expected him to. but he's a brilliant player, and the Ryan Brown goal was scored in the 72nd minute. I said the 60th minute earlier, which was not correct. So 72nd minute. And Smith trying to get around Mullins. Nice tackle there. So this is dacosta Cup, Clarendon College Day. We're 3-2 winners over Edwin Allen in the opener. And they took a deflection, so a corner kick coming up here for the Steths team. So the Clarendon team, the defending champions, they are on to a good start. 3-2 winners over Edwin Allen yesterday. It's Friday the 12th of November. And yes, we are here at the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex. If you look in the stands, only players. Those are the Monroe players. The stands are empty stands. Here's a chance for a shot. And that one is way over the top from Ryan Brown. So the second water break. For both teams. Hot conditions here, but the breeze is overshadowing the heat now. So 3-0. That's the scoreline. Zamario Douglas.
70.
Zamario Douglas in the first half. Ryan Brown with the second, and Christopher Roy with the third. Alright, so second water break. Now the game resumes. 3-0 Steths. Here's Barrett. Maggoty in possession. Substitute play that one through. Can he get there? Yes, he does. He turns in. That's a nice turn. And a shot. A tame shot. But a very nice turn there from White. He's playing a little bit higher now. This team, they have made 2 changes. And Maggoty team, they also made 2 changes. And they're getting a few looks at goal now, the Maggoty team. But their shots are tamed. Best chance came from Rabino Barrett, number 15. Nicely done, but he fumbles over the ball. Is Blake, allowing the Maggoty team to regain possession. And but the Maggoty team, they're playing. In the last 10 minutes, they had a few looks at goal. But these players are young, mostly under 16s. The Steths team they have 7 under 16 players on the park. The Maggoty team is a very young team also. that one wide to run. Brent, can he get that one across? He took a deflection. And a great defending there from the Maggoty defensive unit. That's Horatio White. So corner kick. This is a fourth corner. Steths team, Rohain Brown as usual. The set play specialist on the ground. Right across the face of goal. It's still there. Can Roy get that one right? And that one is over the top. So the third goal for the Steths team, it wasn't a Christopher Roy. It was a known goal of number 13, Danville Alexander. Anyway, so here we go. Steths in possession. Second half action. Next game, Lacovia. They will take on Monroe College. There's Christopher Roy. Nice take. Rohain Brown with a shot block. Mullins. Player is down. It seems to be Antoine Smith. So Antoine Smith, player that came on in the second half, is down. So 3-0 is the scoreline, and I want to thank you again for making it Goalbuster Sports Note. Or if you're tuning in on the Steths YouTube page, I want to thank you for choosing this medium. And Steths in their yellow. If you have just joined us, Steths in their yellow and blue socks, while Maggoty in their white top and the red shorts. Oh, it's burgundy. It could be burgundy. It's burgundy. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the offside flag is up. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the first time the assistant was called into play. Spike. Simon Pike. Second assistant over that far side. First assistant is Princess Brown. And the man in the middle is Melvin Blake. So the third substitution coming in for the Steths team. And almost getting there, and not of the team, they clear their lines. So number 20 is coming in, and the number 18, Ajay Smith, is coming out. So Nigos Daily, all under 16s, they're coming in.
Number 15, Maggoty.
So, and the Maggoty team also in with a substitution. Number 15, who was brought on in the first half, has been substituted. And goalkeeper comes, but seems to be the substitute. In fact, that's Anton, and he turns in, and no whistle on the play. The referee counts that as a legal challenge. So number 15, Rabina Barrett for the Maggoty team, has been substituted after coming on in the first half, and replaced by Shawayne Warman. So Shawayne Warman is on, and Rabina Barrett is off. Shawayne Warman. So the game can resume.
Please remember to wear your mask properly, wash or sanitize your hands, and keep the appropriate physical distance from persons nearest you. Please obey our
corner kick coming up here for the Steths team. That's the 5th corner for the Steths team. So I want to thank you again for making it Goalbuster Sports Now. And you can join us here on the Steths YouTube page. A warm welcome. This is Maggoty versus Steths. 3-0 the scoreline. And Rohain Brown with the corner kick. And that one is away word and out for a goal kick. So an estimated time of 2 minutes to full time, with added time from the referee. It's not over until it's over, but the Steths team, they look comfortable. They're comfortable. They're having a 3-0 cushion going into the dying moments of this game. Now here is Blake. He has space to dribble. He likes to dribble. Steady pass that one. Giving away possession. And there are mostly under 16 players on the field right now. Will we see German? Another substitution coming in for the Steths team, so it's 5 changes can be made. 5 substitutions can be made in this dacosta Cup competition. And this must be a card now, and Roy, yes, and Roy is finally inside the referee's book.
Number 5, Steths. Number 5, Jeffrey.
And the Steths team, they will make a change. And Jeffrey Henry is coming out, and number 8, Nicardo Smith, is coming in. Free kick here for Courtney Wallace. That's long and high. Headed down. Here's a shot coming in. And easy for goalkeeper Wellington. Alexander, number 13, who had that own goal for the third goal of the Steths team. Headed down. Ball across. Oh, a chance for Blake. And it's still alive. Here's Blake again, and Blake had that one down, but Blake with a perfect opportunity to make it a 4. I couldn't get that one right at all. Nice turn there, and the goal kick is the result. And illegal, says the referee. Ball over the top. Dante back to his goalkeeper. He has option in Roy. Here he is now. And Roy is waiting too long to get rid of the ball. And if it was a more applicable opponent, Christopher Roy would be in trouble. It's taking too long to release the ball and trying to make that final pass every time you get the ball. And pass in the midfield at every forward pass he made. Christopher Roy, he needs to get his midfield involved. 3-0 is the scoreline. Steths in the lead. And I want to thank you again for making it Goalbuster Sports Note. Steths YouTube page. You can see this game delayed. Ball played through. And the referee waves play on. And they're trying to tread that one through for Mullins. Intercepted here from the Steths team. It's Brown. Hendricks. All the way across. And Simit, that's Ricardo Simit. Couldn't take that one down. Player just came on to the park. And there goes a full-time whistle. So 3-0 is the scoreline. I want to thank you again for making it Goalbuster Sports Note on YouTube, or Steths YouTube page. Thank you for making it and sticking and staying with us. Schoolboy football competition 2021 right here at the St. Elizabeth Technical Sports Complex. I am Goalbuster, and I want to thank you again for making it Goalbuster Sports Note. Have a good one.